guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Grill Boy on OU Insider YouTube channel. I'm Travis Davidson, aka Grill Boy, and it is episode 11. We're cooking for Alabama, who's coming to town. So for the Auburn episode, I did the Alabama white sauce, but this one I'm doing Alabama chicken stew. So this is a big thing in northern Alabama, big at church events, community events. Everybody just brings whatever receptacle they have, whatever vessel they have, and they go fill it up and then enjoy some fellowship. So we're finally getting some colder weather, so I thought a stew would make a ton of sense. And of course, no hat on today, I think for the first time, because I got a fresh cut and beard trim. So shout out Boardroom here in Tulsa. My guy Easton took good care of me. It does feel a little weird not cooking in a hat though. But without further ado, let's get on to the ingredients.
All right, here we go. First things first, we've got 3 chicken breasts, or you can use thighs. Next, you've got some chicken broth. You're going to need 4 cups of that. I'll get that turned around for you. Got 1 large yellow onion, 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Got Dreamland barbecue sauce. For those of you that don't know, Dreamland, one of Bear Bryant and Nick Saban's favorite places in Alabama. Then you're going to go with a sweet barbecue sauce. This, my friend Greg Immel does at the Norman Farmers Market. Next, some Worcestershire sauce, some garlic, and some whole kernel corn. First things first. Oil into a Dutch oven. Gonna get that nice and hot. And then you're going to lay your chicken in. We're not cooking these all the way. We just want to kind of brown up each side. So tuck these in. You want good coverage. Press them down a little bit, as you can see in this video. So you press those down, season them up with your favorite seasoning. And then after a little while, once you can see it creep up the sides, we're gonna give them a quick flip. So flip these one by one. We're going to give them a couple more minutes and then we'll pull them out, because again, we do not want to cook these all the way. After they're brown, we're going to head and pull them out. So pull them out of the Dutch oven. Obviously got a lot of nice good color down there in the remaining oil. We're going to cook the onions in those. So I've diced up this 1 large onion, and yes, I saw that one that popped out of there, but we're going to scrape the bottom of the pan to get all that good char off, all that good fond off from the chicken. Next up, a heaping tablespoon of garlic. And then we're going to go in with all 28 ounces of those crushed tomatoes. Next up, once you see it bubbling a little bit like that, we're going to go in with all 4 cups of the chicken broth. I used one of the old Oktoberfest cups for this. Next, you're going to put your chicken back in. We're going to let this simmer until the chicken is fully cooked. You can tempt these. It's probably what's easiest to make sure that you're not pulling out chicken too early and then shredding it and then going, oh no, they're not cooked enough. But make sure they're fully submerged, and then you're going to remove them. You're going to fish them out of there a little bit once they've got all those good juices and flavors in there, and once they're cooked up to temperature. So we're going to fish around for that one. It's running from me. Boom, pull that out, and we're going to get to shredding. So just take 2 forks, and you're just going to shred. There's no, simpler way to put it. You just pull it apart until eventually it all starts to come apart. You get one little spot like that. See how that's shredding very nicely. Do that, and then the end of your plate should look like this. So once you have that, we're going to add all that shredded chicken back in. We've left the heat on the stew. So put your shredded chicken in, make sure you get all of it in there, scrape it all, and you'll have a nice thick hearty stew. So give that a stir, and then next up we're going to add the Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire sauce. And then after that, we're going to go in with both barbecue sauces. First is our sweet honey barbecue sauce. And then next is our vinegar-based barbecue sauce. That's the Dreamland sauce, the Alabama style. I'm going to go with 1 cup of corn drained. I say 1 can of corn drained. There you go. And then you're going to stir that in and season to your liking. I'm using my house seasoning, my salt, pepper, garlic that I always use. And giving that a generous layer on top there. And then I will get to stirring, and then we're just going to let this puppy simmer for a while, and we'll put the lid on and let it do that. So stir in all that seasoning, get it nice and mixed up. It's really coming together. And then after that, you're going to reach for the lid, throw that puppy on, and let it simmer 50.
All right, it's time to take the bite. Shout out my friends over at Rescue Dog Hot Sauce. I've already poured a decent amount of this in the bowl, helped it cool it off a little bit temperature-wise. But it'll obviously spice it up. This is the Everything Rhymes with Hot Sauce. Obviously, we put the vinegar-based barbecue sauce into the pot, so went with a sauce that was decently vinegary. It's got apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar, and yeah, excited about it. So here we go. I'll get make sure you get a piece of chicken in there and some corn. It's great. If you like barbecue chicken, put some hot sauce in there, that's for sure. If you like barbecue chicken, you're gonna absolutely love this. It's super easy. Throw whatever veggies in there, throw some potatoes in there. I don't care. That's like people throwing lima beans in there. So give this a try. Again, shout out Boardroom, Easton over there for the fresh cut and the fresh shave. Shout out Rescue Dog Hot Sauce. They do great work over there. Go see them at the farmer's market there in Norman, all over the metro actually, and try this recipe. We'll see you guys next week.